Ciao. Kostucha. This is Jal.
So Jal has been around for a while now. 7th edition card, was one of the people who joined during the surge in Mystery Tournament 10. Has been all the way up to 9th. Generally places very well, and with a win rate of 64%. I mean, you kind of have to place well if you're winning that often. But our newcomer Kostucha can play some games. We've seen some really good gameplay, particularly in the platformers, from them throughout the tournament so far.
What a jam. We can see what they played, well, the games that counted at least. So Streamline, not a platformer, Unblade Senki, which was not the game that counted, and actually Pocket Monsters counted, which is a platformer.
Yeah, Monster in My Pocket.
Yeah, Pocket Monsters.
You were a Dracula. No, that's something else. That's definitely, someone's gonna misinterpret what you mean if you say Pocket Monsters.
I know.
You're a little Dracula guy, a little toy, and you run around and you beat up monsters. And
That's pretty good.
The guy with the hook who takes 3 hits knocks you off the platform and you game over.
Yeah! And there's like 3 of them, all in the worst position imaginable for a guy who gives you a knockback.
And then defeated Max L in a sort of clumsy race of Assassin's Creed, from what I could tell.
It was platformer-ish, I guess. There was platforming involved.
Maybe I remember seeing Maxale in particular misunderstanding where to go and was like piling boxes on top of a nearby cart to like get somewhere that was like maybe somewhere but wasn't.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Alright, and the game we have is a good one. I think we can take a look. Let's take a look. Whoa. This is not me, this is on stream. Daydreamer! A game about shooting 16 bosses in total. Maybe it's 18. It says 18. Maybe it's 18.
My brain immediately tried to fill it with song lyrics. But that's not, it's Daydream Believer. That's the song I'm thinking of. It doesn't work. At least it didn't work.
I'm sorry.
Before the stream, we were playing The Witness together. The expert
nothing
randomizer.
worked.
Nothing worked.
In The Witness.
we come to you right now defeated.
Yeah, a failure.
By puzzles.
We are a failure.
But we do not have to play anything. We just have to watch. We just have to talk. It's going to be Kostucha and Jal who are making it happen.
Yeah, I already played this. This was an MT17 top 8 game. I played this against Andy 4H.
Sounds like a good match. All the top 8 matches are good matches. I think I remember this one, though I don't remember that it was you and Andy playing it.
I think we're ready, right? We'll have audio on the right for now. And here we go. Race starts in 5 seconds.
The games set aside for top 8, usually there's something that makes them special. Sometimes it's just raw difficulty.
It's also just a pretty hype game. There's a lot of ways to save time because while this is a shoot 'em up, it's like a boss rush, and defeating the boss faster will clear the stage faster.
Ganbatte ne.
So here we go. Here's boss number 1. The ship.
Yeah, it's so fast.
HP is in the top left. This boss is almost dead. But so are we. We have 1 HP. Any hit kills.
Oh.
Jal gets
Jal
it.
dodges. Really key dodge. Okay, a warning, by the way, also. If you're sensitive to flashing lights, this game might do some stuff for you, so make sure you take care of yourself.
Oh yeah. We put that in the title.
Oh, Jal was hungry for damage, wanted to follow the boss, but you must follow the trail after the boss in order to stay alive. Kostucha with the kill this time.
This game is also really cool because you can restart super quick.
Yeah. No downtime. That's another thing that tends to happen in top 8 races. They tend to just go, 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 go.
Yeah.
Heroes
That's-
will always disappoint you. It is up there with never trust the what is it? Only trust your fist. The police will never help you. At the
Whoa.
start of Streets of Rage,
Okay.
it's very.
It's a
It's got
political
the
message
same
in a
energy.
video game.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So in top 8, winning time was 27 minutes, and right behind second place was like 30 seconds later, 27:35.
Yeah, I do remember it was close the whole way. I suspect these times might end up being a little bit slower.
Oh,
The
Kostucha.
likes of
Ah.
Maurice and Andy are
Ugh.
literally the best. Oh, Jal wants to do more damage, so is going closer to the boss. Now, if you stay closer to the boss's movements, you don't have to worry about the sort of delay of
You
the
also-
shots traveling down the screen.
You also have less time to react though. If you mismove a little tiny bit, it's really hard to tell in time. Kostucha gets
But
the
this
kill
boss
first.
fight's, it's gonna be shorter. Yeah, well, Jal's gonna get it right here. Whoa, 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 whoa! Got really almost moved into the left, then almost moved into the right. Gets it though.
Here's a boss where it definitely applies, because we want to shoot this thing at the top, but there's all these laser things, factory things.
Oh, they block the lasers. You can see the damage being done at
Good
the
job,
top
press
there.
escape. Something happened.
Oops, says Jal.
Oops.
Getting back into it, really hoping progress is saved.
Well, now the game is smaller. Doing like...
It would be.
What?
There's
How did
never
the
a
aspect
good
ratio
solution.
change? Yeah.
There's never a good solution if progress doesn't save in a
Oh, it
race.
saves.
So fingers crossed. All right, but Kostu has killed this boss. If we need to retime Jal's downtime after the game closed, we will.
Well, the pace bin doesn't say, so I guess we should. Like in my commentator opinion, a retime would be a good idea, because the pace bin doesn't say.
But if the paceman says "Don't press escape" and then you do it,
Yeah,
then it's
then-
your own
then
fault
it's on
and
you.
time loss. Okay. So Maurice has ruled.
In my commentator opinion, Kostucha already beat boss 3, the factory.
Yep.
I don't know, it just
onto
looks
this
like
angel.
looks like a factory level, you know.
Sure. I didn't question it when you said it. Jal's in there now. Charged forwards. The lasers were evenly spaced. Couldn't quite find a safe place, but Kostucha finds victory in fourth boss.
Oh, this guy chases
He
us.
just
But
runs
that's
at you.
interesting, right? There's a very different concept. There's the boss that doesn't even react to you. There's this boss that does react to you and just follows you directly. Maybe there's a boss that reacts when you shoot it. This is just me imagining things. I don't remember if there is. Oh, 1 or 2 more cycles. Oh, this barely has space, but doesn't have space at the bottom
Yeah.
there.
That's tricky. Are you supposed to spiral out?
Yeah,
a
that's
little
what
bit
I was
more,
gonna
a little
say.
bit more?
These things do disappear, so maybe 2 spirals would be enough. If you can somehow
Yeah.
get through the connection point of the spirals, or maybe an 8.
Figure 8.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, boss dead.
Just
Just one long trail.
Kill
No
the
looping
boss.
whatsoever. Yeah, Jal is not getting these lasers down. But I mean, Kostucha was here for a while too. Oh, this is funny. It's that Mario Party mini game.
Oh,
Shy Guy says,
yeah, on the pirate ship.
is he gonna hold both and then bring one of them down? Oh god, you really gotta react to that.
Yeah, it can be harsh when it like starts moving and then you're
Well,
not sure if it stopped.
The shots coming down the middle too suddenly was pretty rude. This boss is almost dead for Kostucha and also for Jal, but she dies late. He gets the kill.
Kostucha is doing so well.
Yeah.
1/3 through the game already. I'm a little scared for my time.
I'm sure these bosses get harder, but
So these things stay forever.
oh no, you gotta move to the sides or you're gonna get a tower. Uh-oh.
And shoot the boss anymore if the tower is in the middle.
So this is... But you can't damage the boss while you're off to the side too, so like there's an ideal sort of in and out pattern. Bait squares out, do damage in between.
Or maybe you want to build like 2 towers, one on the left, one on the right, since it always spawns right left, so if it spawns on the right, you want to be on the right. So like the right over the middle, that's what I mean.
Yeah. I guess we could illustrate with the telestrator.
Oh, this is really good. Oh, we can still shoot!
Oh my god!
We have a shield!
Oh,
You
Space
fool.
Invaders style. Shooting up through the shield.
You gave us a shield! Ah, Jog, it's too low. Runs into the end of the conveyor belt. Oh, this boss gave me so many issues. This boss is an asshole.
Okay.
It just
so
randomly
the
moves.
bombs it delays are very delayed.
Yeah, and like if it moves into the bottom section and stays there, there's nothing you can do, you just kind of have to wait. And it becomes so hard to tell where you're allowed to be.
You can follow on top of the boss at least. But then the boss might go on top of mines and then...
Yeah.
So you can't leave the pink box in this one.
Also, it takes a while. Kostucha has been on this for 30 seconds at least, and the boss isn't even half that.
Yeah, is playing very cautious. And also just kind of getting really unlucky. I don't know, in order for the bottom to be totally safe, you need it to be at the top for a while, right? If it goes to the top and then goes back to the bottom, there's still some diamonds that were there, and now there's some fresh diamonds. If you want no diamonds, you need like 6 or 8 moves or something from the boss, none of them in the bottom half of the grid.
No, it's the ding 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 boss.
That's funny.
It's like a slot machine. Ding ding ding
It's
ding ding
not
ding.
funny that Zhao just died again on this factory guy. He's only got 300 health. Like you
but
really don't need to survive for that long.
You can't shoot him a lot because the lasers are in the way. That's what I
Yeah,
meant, like
but-
being higher up means, oh my god, these lasers are so badly spaced. Kostucha gets it really fast.
This is looking more and more one-sided.
What?
I can't help but feel like, you know, what kind of race would we have if it wasn't this specific factory boss that's been giving Zhao so much trouble?
The scouts do accelerate towards the bottom, so you get more space the closer you are to the bottom.
Oh, that's cute. You can be aggressive, you can be higher up, but you're gonna have to work harder for it. Gotta be careful with not overshooting.
We got it. It's 10 HP per row. It's not a lot. Ouch.
Oh! A little bit too close. Zhao needs to go up. Oh, wait, this is gonna work out. Has a gap there. Has it go? Oh, didn't go.
100. 76.
Waiting for the gap. Needs to get in between.
Oh, the
Went for
third
the
one.
Giant leap over all 3, and that did not work. Man, patience is not an easy thing to have in such a fast-paced, difficult, frantic sort of game. It's the kind of thing that gets your adrenaline up. It's looking good. A couple of good spawns for Kostucha. 4 more rows, 3 more rows. That's a kill.
Kostucha is flying. Doing so well here.
I can't read the between stage
Oh, this
text.
boss.
Sugoku Jozu something something. Oof. That's a subtle tell.
Yeah, especially when it's like the same one or the opposite side.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it... Yeah, it can be the same one. Yeah, get baited.
You can cheese it. You can just get on a
Oh yeah, yeah,
tip
but
of the red.
bottom right is safe. I believe.
Surely, if there's one safe spot, there's like 8 safe spots or whatever.
Maybe. Maybe your hitbox isn't quite square.
So we raced Cave Story as a multi-part sort of playthrough race thing that we do. Just an excuse for us all to play games together. So we played Cave Story. It was my first time playing it, and I discovered games with a lot of screen shake, with a lot of flashes, with a lot of particles My eyes have a lot of trouble following information.
We're in the safe spot.
Yeah, you don't got to follow nothing if you find the safe spot. That's going to be a clear. I would need this, I think, to beat this boss. It is extremely difficult. Even with the one Jal's on, your shots are constantly hitting the gates and causing all of these circles everywhere. The visual distraction makes it hard to visualize where the laser is going to be. Where do I need to be?
Kostucha got sniped 4 times in a row by this thing.
Bam! So just whenever you are in line with it, it will shoot. So if you're going to cross some cardinal direction with it, you need to be moving full speed.
Oh, Jal has beat boss 3.
Oh man, we're through. Okay. Oh. Nice work from Kostucha. The boss is cross-shaped. It can't hit you in the corners. 12? How many bosses? There's like 16?
18.
18. Oh, okay, so the projectiles, you are spawning the projectiles all around you, as well as the boss spawning them all around it. So if you move very little, the boss will move very little. The projectiles will take up
But it moves the other
sort
way.
of same part of the screen.
That
A
is
classic
good.
lesson you can learn in shmups is the sort of be as still as you can to control the patterns on screen. If you're going everywhere, you can't read the pattern anymore. It gets too mixed up. Here's Jal on the cat boss now. Kostucha. It's like their second try. Whoa, threads and needle. Yeah, see, it has a lot of room to run, but is purposefully not going too fast. Is going slow so that when they get back to the bottom, they're going to have enough time to deal the damage they need. Excellent control. On to stage 13.
Oh, we're playing Ocarina of Time now.
Oh, yeah, the Octorok. So you get a little bit of damage. And then you gotta go. Just a little bit inaccuracy. Hits a bullet. Jal with 30 HP remaining dies to this boss. Oh,
Figure 8.
Yeah, you do not have a lot of space to make the figure 8 work, but that's it. Does the boss move faster when it sees you, or it's just what it does vertically? It goes slow horizontal, fast vertical.
It seems to always go fast vertically.
You'd wish it was the opposite.
It's true. It's smart.
It's really not going to be possible to race all the way around the loop to hit the boss while he's going up on the left side, right?
No.
That's a pipe dream.
Hey, let's
Doing
see.
pretty good with Shy Guy
This goes
Says.
up now? Nah, no. If you could shoot through the middle, there would be like a thing where you can shoot it on the other side, but not completely on the left or... yeah, on the left.
Nice job from Jal. Kostucha, moving around the one stray bullet. There's always one stray bullet, it seems.
Oh!
There's 2 walls
Oh!
of spreading bullets. Costly death. And then there's like one stray. Oh, I see. The stray is from the row below, or the column, or whatever. The nearby one bleeding into the column or row.
I know what you mean. From the other direction.
All right. What's Jal's plan? Oh, when you're closer to the boss, you bait the squares way over to the side.
Oh!
And
wait,
then gets the shield.
we have a shield.
I didn't think it would be possible to handle that boss better than Kostucha did, but I want to give Jal the win on that particular boss.
1-0.
$120. 22 health left. You get... Oh, you could maybe kill it next time, but you'd have to really commit to it. No, not going to get it. Don't go for it. Ah!
3!
If Kostucha was hitting the boss sooner as it turned the corner, maybe. But when I saw that they were not there, the math didn't add up. Of course, I have the luxury of looking at the number in the top left.
Yeah, when you play, you gotta be looking at the bullets.
They knew, though, that was a conscious choice to go for the kill. So Kostucha was aware, at least, that the boss was low, right? Like, they must have been able to spy it at least a little bit, but I was looking at, like, oh, it was at 130 or whatever, and then it was at 66, so therefore...
Oh, didn't go for it this time.
It's the correct choice. All right. Zhao's got 95 HP left on the square, by the way. Oh, this could be it. Yes! But is it too little too late? Kostucha's running away. Using the shields or the squares as a shield. Oh, really good adjustment there. Wait a minute. The boss is over there. I need to be on this side of the square.
Oh.
Ooh. Late death. Kostucha's shield was very small there. The squares get big and then they get small. So if you're trying to wait at the very bottom of the screen, you have less shield.
Oh, the shields don't kill you.
Oh. That's very important. You could be like inside of them pretty much.
Maybe.
This game does this cruel thing of letting you get a bunch of damage on the boss early, and it really makes you want to keep attacking, but like, no, it's time to dodge now. You can't keep up that same rate of offense. You must slow down a little bit. Well, unless it just doesn't attack. That was pretty wild. Look at that. I guess it does like 3 waves or whatever and then pauses. 2 waves and pauses. It's dead.
That is dead.
Oh, Zhao was halfway through the boss. The really long one. A smasher has just smashed Kostucha, and I can't tell you why that particular smasher triggered.
It's random.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you just have that little tell before it goes? Oh boy.
It is not a lot.
The bullets keep you moving side to side. The smashers keep you moving up and down.
And you gotta look at both. Kostucha is like between two, which is good if you can react, but bad if you don't. You know, like you could get lucky and just get missed by chance, but now you have a 2/3 chance that it's gonna hit you.
Zhao with 40 health left on the long auto-scrolling rows somehow did an extra 1 damage. That's it. There is not too much of this left for Kostucha. Zhao's really gonna need to find the safe spot on this one.
I think this boss took me the longest. Neither of us found the safe spot.
Yeah. I mean, it's, eventually you get desperate. You're like, gosh, this really sucks. Like,
Yeah! That is what I thought.
I can't see it, man. I just can't see it.
Just hang out in the middle and dodge Dance Dance Revolution.
Kostucha's having trouble seeing the...
Yeah, that's right. You also have to line up with the boss.
Yeah.
So you're doing 3 things. You're dodging left, right, up, down, and you're lining up with the boss. Oh, barely reacted. Didn't react. I feel like at some point you might also just get lucky. Like, how many smashes are there gonna be if you line up with the boss? Like 8, maybe? Like, 2 to the power of 8, that's just 256.
That's a lot of attempts.
That is a lot of attempts. Ah, nice reaction.
Is it speeding up? Oh my god.
The bosses. Oh, what? No!
Oh,
The bullet, 22
my
HP on the
goodness.
boss!
Was doing a marvelous job of reacting to the speed up.
Jarl has the safe spot. Or maybe
Oh, there
like,
we go.
knows about a safe spot.
Now you're hoping the left one doesn't fire so that you get hit with both sides of
Oh,
your,
yeah.
your guns.
Kostucha gets 17 though? I think this was 17.
It might be.
No, 6. That was 15, so.
Okay, 16, 17, and 18 left.
But this boss sucks too. So those red lines on the web, they hurt you. The tiny lines.
So you know you have safe passage if you move along sort of one of the rings of the web. But you also have all this other space. You could weave around a little more freely. Gosh.
Oh,
So
we're
do
going
you think-
lane 2.
Do you think the hitbox on your ship is the middle hole sort of the
Yeah,
ship?
I think it's the D. Sideways D.
Yeah.
D. So this
Oh my
is
gosh.
a boss for you. Like, you're move as little as possible when you're below it. Just do like little taps. Just fast
Yeah.
enough that you dodge the bullets, but slow enough that you get more hits in.
But you gotta go pretty fast to dodge these bullets. I mean, they're coming fast.
Yeah, and then it turns into a reaction game of being able to switch directions fast enough, because these corridors are really tiny.
How's Jal doing with the cross? There's another cheese here. And yeah, she's found it. You do have to dodge the guy shooting projectiles,
yeah, that
and that's not where her eyes were.
We're coming up on 27. Feeling a little safer. Kostucha was flying like in the middle, especially. Start not so much, right now not so much, but in the middle, like the middle 10 bosses or so, Jesus.
Yeah,
One after the other.
some really good stuff.
Jarl's also on the next one. He's like 6 bosses behind.
Kostucha is slowing down a little bit at the bottom. This is rough for Jal.
One more cycle for Kostucha. Literal cycle.
But gets it.
Alright, time for 17. What's this?
Oh my god. After a certain amount of time, they just like wank and they just move.
Yeah. About to getcha. This boss doesn't have a lot of HP.
Thank God.
Unclear to me what even hit us.
So when they decide to charge, they go so fast. Like they cross the screen in like 6 frames or something, because you can count the circles they leave behind as they go.
Oh.
So basically, you need to keep moving in circles. If you move in a straight line at any point,
Bam.
they'll eventually circle around to be on that same line and then charge at you. So Kostucha figured that out.
Final
Final
boss.
boss.
Maybe I am scared. Okay. This guy has a bunch of attacks. Appears exactly where Kostucha was.
Oh. Do you have to slip between the first one? That was pretty wild. These ones, more manageable. What do those do? Homing? Oh, it's the same.
We know these.
Every now and then the boss goes by and it's like, do you expect me to do damage? Oh, how do you know he's gonna be there? Oh boy.
You just gotta be in the middle, I guess.
Is he random or does he have a fully set pattern, do you think?
I think he has a pattern. Like, the directions, not sure, but like which attack he does.
Mm-hmm.
He's on a cycle, I think.
So
Kostucha
he
got
came
a
in
lot
from
of
the left last time this phase ended.
Kostucha got a lot of hits in. Whoa! Oh!
He did come in from the left. And the circle patterns that Kostucha is doing leaves them moving left at that moment. So if they can find a way to change how they're moving, which is not easy,
Gotta
They-
wiggle the other way.
they might find themselves at a different part of the screen moving in a different direction when that happens. Jal's fighting the Octorok. Generally, her movements are just a little bit less precise. Moves in sort of like the same direction for longer periods of time, you know? She'll do like a big, I'm going left, and now I'm going right, and now I'm going down, and is less willing to like really feather the different directions.
Oh! But I think this
Get all that.
I think this is over for Zhao. Kostucha has this
Yeah.
boss on the ropes.
Is really good at following the boss on these darting phases for extra damage.
Got some
Okay,
hits in there.
3 more. Boss gonna be on the left. Look out. There he is. Okay, waits at the top. Smart.
Oh, but you don't want to be at the top.
That's true. Okay. Gotten very little damage. Shoot. So now you maybe try to wait at the bottom. No, you can't wait. There's too many circles. Trapped at the top.
Oh,
needs
that's
to
it.
work down to the bottom.
That's it.
Oh. GG. What's the final time? 27 what? 27:28. Maurice is not going to tell me what his time is exactly.
27:03.
Oh.
Yeah.
Safe.
But I mean, it could have gone anyway.
Yeah. Safe to say, some more than good gameplay from Kostucha. Actually, pretty special. Yeah, did you win that match? Was Andy slower?
And he was slower. 35, I think.
Yeah, 7 seconds faster than our own Andy and 4H. And Zhao has gone ahead and forfeit. Too stressful. I mean, yeah. It's definitely not a relaxing sort of game. So this one was a back 3 match. That is the end of Zhao's run in Mystery Tournament 18. We'll see if she wants to talk about her experience overall, but our winner definitely does. So we're joined now by Kostucha, hello?
Hello.
You said you felt like you were behind, but you matched our 2 players who
Well, one
raced
of
this
them.
game in top 8.
Oh, that's
Give
good.
or take. You were in between. Maurice
What were the
Maurice was one of them, so he's quick to point out that he was like 20 seconds faster or whatever. But you were like 7 seconds faster than multiple time tournament winner Andy.
Oh,
So
wow.
it was
That's nice.
it was tough. You put up a really, really fast time, and so now we're joined by Zhao. Hello.
Hello.
Your comment, you were too stressful to finish. It was just like, nah, no.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that game.
Have either of you played many shmups?
Yeah, I play shmups, but I don't know. It felt different. It felt too RNG.
I played some, but I don't like them. I'm not good at them usually.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like the fact that there's like very limited colors, very limited space, and a lot of like particle effects everywhere? Did you find like visually it was hard to focus?
I think it was fine visually.
Yeah, it was hard to get used to for me. Like the second stage was the worst for me. Like to get used to the bullets and the effects.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mainly didn't like how it was like so many of the levels were RNG with the patterns. So you might get like a really simple pattern and barely have to dodge, and then another one is like impossible.
The one where the square is rolling around laying mines, it certainly was like, oh, if he's at the top a lot of the time, that's good, and if he's not, then I'm not gonna hang out down here.
Yeah, exactly. And that like 3rd level I was stuck on for so long. The laser beams.
Yeah, were those random?
Yeah,
seemed
they were
like-
random.
Yeah, there was some adjustment that needed to happen, and sometimes the
Yeah.
spacing on them was pretty mean.
Yeah, the speed of them was random, so you could end up with what I thought. Maybe I was wrong, but it seemed impossible in some instances.
We were trying to guess what the hitbox of the ship is. We were thinking it was like the little hole in the middle
Yeah,
of it.
that's what it
Yeah.
was. It was very small.
Yeah, I
Both
used
of
it
you,
to cheese some stages, like the one stage.
both of you found some pretty cheesy strats on a couple bosses. The one that was like 4 eyeball
Oh, yeah.
worm
I did not want to
things.
do it normally.
Yeah, I couldn't handle it, honestly.
I didn't notice the tell that they were gonna
Mhm.
shoot. So yeah, I just started thinking of how I could cheese it.
I saw the tail, but it was too hard to react to.
Yeah, I couldn't, right? We get to watch along, and I'm like, it's that one. It's I don't see bang, like, you know.
Yeah.
it was brutal.
I think it should have, like, I don't know, changed color or something. It wasn't enough for, and I
Mhm.
had it like way too big. I think the window. I think I should have played with a tiny window.
I bet with the middle size.
Well, Jal, how was your mystery tournament experience overall?
Decent. I wish I got less freeware, but what can you do?
Yeah.
It's the wrong
There.
order.
Shh. Nobody pay attention.
I only ever want PS1, so
We don't have too much of that, but we got some dedicated folks making sure there's some of it in the pool, that's for sure. Maybe next time you'll find that Ghost in the Shell game where you climb all over everything in a robot.
yeah, it'll happen. But GG, that was a very
Yeah,
impressive
GGs.
time.
Indeed it was. You're moving on. You staying alive, Kostucha. It's been a heck of a
Cool.
run for your first mystery tournament. Congratulations. So we're rooting for you. I think I've probably asked you this once already, but like, what kind of game would you like to see maybe in your next match?
Platformers mostly, and puzzle games.
We got plenty of those. You're in the right
I
place.
hope so. Yeah, I got only one so far, so.
They must be in there somewhere. Well, thank you so much to both of you for coming out, competing, and coming to talk to us.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.